Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
It looks something like this.
You see me fly, you know they'll never catch me for it. You see me fly, the way I put my finger on it. You see me fly, you got it, then try to tell me you got the wrong guy. You see me fly, you know they'll never catch me for it. You see me fly, the way I put my finger on it. You see me fly, you got it.
Hello and welcome to the most interesting launch of the year. Samsung Galaxy S20, S20 Plus and S20 Ultra. Yes, there are three of them. So why is it called S20? Well, because Samsung said that S11 it's kind of hard to pronounce in Asia, and since we're in 2020, well, S20. My personal thought is that Samsung is going to differentiate these phones from the iPhone 11, which was launched a few months ago. So there you have it. The three new models are going to replace the old S10e, S10 and S10 Plus. So basically we won't have any S20e, but the starting point is going to be the Samsung Galaxy S20. Performance and camera-wise, these are the most powerful smartphones from Samsung. They're also the ugliest. I mean, everyone made fun of the iPhone 11 Pro Max, but what are these? I mean, come on, look at it. The camera bump is huge. I mean, it is huge, just look at it. You're going to feel it in your pocket, you're going to feel it when it's laid flat on the table, you're going to feel it everywhere. That camera bump is there to hide the 4 cameras and the time of flight sensor, but come on, you could do better than that. Moving forward. The Samsung Galaxy S20 is one of the most powerful smartphones on the planet. It comes with an Exynos 990 chipset or a Snapdragon 865 with or without 5G. You're going to be able to order it without 5G if you want, and maybe that's a good idea because, as we know, the Snapdragon 865 doesn't come with a modem inside. So the battery won't last as much as the older generation. All the screens have the same resolution. Quad HD, that means a 2560 by 1440 pixels, but they differ in size. So we have 6.2 inches for the S20, 6.7 inches for the S20 Plus and 6.9 inches for the S20 Ultra. Now that's a big screen, even for an Android phone. The best thing about the screen, it comes with a 120 Hz refresh rate. Basically that's 30 Hz more than OnePlus 7T and a 7T Pro. So browsing on the phone should feel a lot better than the old generation, the S10 or maybe the Note 10. I'm sure you want to know everything about the cameras, but first let's talk about the batteries. The S20 is going to come with a 4000 mAh battery, the S20 Plus has a 4500 mAh and the S20 Ultra has a 5000 mAh battery, which is good because the screen is almost a tablet-sized screen. But that comes with a problem. The S20 Ultra is going to weigh about 220 grams. That's almost a quarter of a kilogram in a smartphone. It is heavy and it's going to be a little difficult to hold it in your hand. The only Samsung of the new lineup that has only 3 cameras is the S20. We have two 12 megapixel sensors, the same sensors from the S10 for the wide and the telecamera, but the main camera is going to have 64 megapixels. The pixels are actually a lot smaller, but there's a lot of processing going on and the picture actually look really good. I should also mention the sexy 30x hybrid zoom. Both the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus and the S20 Ultra come with 4 cameras, but there are some differences. The S20 Plus has almost the same cameras as the S20, but it comes with an extra time-of-flight sensor that is going to make your photos look better. Actually, it helps with the focusing. The top of the line S20 Ultra is an abomination, totaling almost 208 megapixels if you include the front camera, because it has a 12 megapixel sensor for the wide camera, a 48 megapixel sensor for the tele, and a 108 megapixel sensors for the main camera. It's the same sensor we've seen in the Xiaomi Note 10 a few weeks ago. Now this is the best part. The hybrid optical zoom goes to 100x, and yes, it's electronically stabilized. So basically you can spy your neighbor living in another city. The photos are not going to be as sharp as you want, but hey, 100x zoom It's a challenge for the other smartphone manufacturers to keep up to. The S20, S20 Plus and S20 Ultra are also capable of shooting video at 8K resolution. You're going to need a lot of light for that. And the best part is you can upload that video unlimited length to YouTube in 25 frames per second. And let's not forget about the selfie camera. It's also very important. We have 40 megapixel and a lot of photo processing. All the front cameras are very well built in the display in a small notch right in the center. Actually, it's the best part of the phone. It's the only one that's symmetrical. So with all these cameras comes the need for an extra storage. The base version of the Samsung Galaxy S20 is going to start at 128 GB, and the biggest version for the S20 Ultra is going to stop at 1 TB of storage. And if you think that's crazy, there's a microSD slot in there for another 1 TB card. The new Samsung Galaxy S20 lineup is going to be as fast as the S10 on Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi 6 and is going to get along very good with the new Wi-Fi 6 routers. And of course 5G for the lucky ones. Pricing, we don't know yet. It depends on each country, but I'm sure we're going to find out very soon. So for that, please check out the description box. We're going to update this video as soon as possible. So that's it for today. These are the new Samsung Galaxy S20, S20 Plus and S20 Ultra. What do you think? Do you want one? Do you think it's worth the upgrade from the S10 lineup or maybe the Note 10? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, my name is Radu. Cheers!